In this video, I'm going to show you a head-to-toe warm-up that will help to get your instrument ready for the rest of the work that you'll do in order to build your voice. Start by moving your head up and down, and I do this, I look down to the earth and then up to the sky, down to the earth and up to the sky. Then I'll move my head to the right and to the left. And you want to reach it all the way over to the shoulders, moving it so that it's not hurting, but it is stretching the muscles in your neck. Another neck stretch is one where you place your hand on your head, tilt to the side, and then use the opposite arm to press down toward the earth. Do it on both sides. Nice deep breaths in. Then you'll stretch through your shoulders, bringing them up, drop them, and drop them again. Up, drop them again. And you're going to roll your shoulders forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. You can do that a few times if you have tension in your shoulders. And I like to roll my arms through my shoulders, wiggling the fingers, really activating the entire arm. Again, remembering to breathe as you do it. Start with one direction and then switch. Then you'll want to reach across, a nice big stretch across the chest. Big deep breaths here too. Wiggle those fingers and make sure to switch sides. Just keep those deep breaths coming, nice and in. And then you're going to release. You can do big chest stretch like I'm doing here, and then release your arms again, back and forth, really releasing the chest. We tend to hold a lot of tension in our chests, so again, we want that nice and released, right through the shoulders, all the way through the arms, with big breaths to help support. Next, we're going to look at our bellies. Nice big fat belly, little skinny belly. Big fat belly, little skinny belly. Big fat belly, little skinny belly. We're just activating our abdominal muscles here. Again, helping to relax and release and warm up. You can go ahead and give it a shake, and you can do your best Tarzan impression on your chest. Yeah, that's always nice. And then we're going to focus on our hips. So make sure you're nice and relaxed for this, but you're going to give it a circular motion. I do clockwise and then counterclockwise. We will then continue and make a figure 8. So imagine that you're drawing a figure 8 in the sand with your hips. So that's what you're going to do. And you're going to do it one way, and then you try to reverse it if you can. Then have fun. I always like to do this exercise as I'm writing my name in the sand. So see how you do with that one. It's a good one, good way to release. And we do a little leg stretch here, also through the hips. Yeah, so there you go. Do your leg stretch, remembering to breathe, and activating our quadriceps. This next one is a balancing move. I imagine that I'm holding an invisible tree, and then again, I stretch through my quad. Now, you can vary this exercise as much as you need. If you're not this flexible, if you need a chair to do it, then go ahead. Anything that you need to do. The whole idea, though, is just to stretch through our legs. And remember that as you do any of these exercises, you want that deep breathing. So you'll hear in my release that I'm doing the t sound. I'm breathing really deeply and giving it the t sound. These are kabuki squats. Feel free to do these as well. And here you want to cross your right over your left. Nice big stretch to the spine and then lean over. Once I'm leaned over, I like to shake my head no and nod it yes. Shake it no and nod it yes. This is to make sure that your head is released. And then you lift it up and then release it again to give it more release so you have no neck tension when your head's over. And then you switch sides. Now, unfortunately, my foot is off the screen here, but basically what I'm doing is I'm balancing and then I'm pointing, flexing my foot, as well as wiggling it in circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. And you want to do that on both sides of your feet, is waking up your feet and your ankles. Then finally, a nice deep breath in and an exhale out, and you're done. At this point, you should be ready for your Chuck Jones vocal workouts. Enjoy!